We're live here at Gateway and Worldwide Technology Raceway here in Madison, Illinois. Is right now grading up here for tonight's race here, race number 10 in the Superstar East ARCA Series. We'll take a quick look at our starting lineup here for tonight's race. On pole position will be last week's winner at Mid-Ohio. Will be Jacob Bestamir. Alongside him will be Matthew Bruce. Matthew Beer will be in third. Owen Vance will be in fourth. Dan Rebark in fifth. Ryan McCall in sixth. Omar Rodriguez in seventh. Eric Kepf in eighth. His race here tonight, the Memorial 225 for him. Lieutenant Tony Allison in ninth. Alan Walt fourth. In the 10th. Blake McClung in 11th. Matthew Green in 12th. 13th. James Lambert. Blair Nabone. Timothy Presley in 15th. Austin Wright in 16th. 17th, Michael Harris. 18th, Zane Woods. 19th, Dakota Crawford. 20th, Kevin Walter. Dylan Harris in 21st. Eric Ambrose in 22nd. Matt Morrison in 23rd. Ty Weems in 24th. 25th will be Nathan Swafford. Joshua Thornton in 26th. 27th, Robin Deere and Evan Clapper in 28th. 29th, Dwayne Young. 30th, Devin McIntosh. 31st, Austin Penrod in the 31 machine. As right now, going out for this one and only pace stop here at Gateway. Pretty unique racetrack here in Madison, Illinois. Kind of like a flat Darlington type of racetrack. Very flat, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Definitely different radiuses in those corners as well. So a little bit different. Zeros will have to handle each corner differently until it's going to be 135 laps in length. This looks like we have one extra pace lap here, but 135 laps in total length. Take a quick look at weather as well while we have the opportunity to do so. Weather for tonight, 87 degrees in the air, temperature 110 degrees on track, so pretty hot temperatures, and it's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon here, so throughout the race it's going to be hot, even hotter track temp as well. We're going through 1-2 right now. But Pole Sitter is also our championship leader. Bestamir currently has 3 wins on the season and 9 starts, 7 top 10s in those 9 starts. As he currently has a 200-point lead over Matt Morrison. But now, as Phil works their way through 3 and 4, his car should be heading off the pit lane right now. His car is off. Now it's in the hands of the flagman. Into the restart zone they go, waiting for the green flag here from Barney the flagman. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Gateway for the Eric Kepf Memorial Tube 25. As in the turn number 1, side by side for the race lead. On the top side, still side by side. Ooh, loose there off of turn number 2. It looks like the outside lane has a momentum. And looks like Matthew Bruce will take the race lead off of turn number 2. So lap number 1 complete. As we have some free wide action further on back, it looks like, way further on back. Ooh, contact there around. Ground goes a few other drivers. Ty Weems, Zane Woods around. Will that bring out the yellow? Yes, it will. First yellow, not here in lap number 2. There's kind of 2 different wrecks there at the same time. There's kind of a checkup situation there. Looks like Zane Woods is in the front of that. Ty Weems as well. Let's take a better look at that one from the view. Driver behind kind of got into, I think it was Kevin Wadsworth there. 14 machine, yeah, just overdrove the corner of the entry and Ty Weems in the Zane Woods there. And another spin up ahead. 46 there. Not sure what happened. Oh, actually a different wreck. Contact between him and Robin here. So Matthew Bruce, our race leader, took the race lead on the opening start off the exit of turn number 2. Looking very good for him right now. Seems like the outside might have a little bit of advantage on these restarts. It looks like most of the field not taking tires there, only ran pretty much 1.5 laps at most. We're still going up here, going green next time by. As here we go, exiting turn 4 here for the first restart of the night. We saw the outside lane do a good job here on the initial launch, and that's why Matthew Bruce chose the outside on this restart. No shoes going here in the Superstar Arcade Series. The leader does have lane choices. Green flag back in the air. Matthew Bruce good launch, but Owen Vance looks like he got black flag there. Not sure what for. Must have been past someone under caution. But a single file for the top 5. One driver a bit loose further on back. Owen Vance, black flag. Unfortunate for that 88 machine. Also side by side here between him, Matthew Durr there. On the outside line. The outside line seems pretty good. Outland Vance, black flag just got cleared there. Must have been an Ericsson kind of glitch type of thing. Looks like we're under our second caution of the night here. Austin Wright a little slow off of turn 4. Around he goes and he collects for second place in points, Matt Morrison. What happened between the contact initially on the entry to turn number 3 on the restart there. Little door banging down the entry turn 3 and Austin Wright saves it. And got some more contact there off of turn number 4. No, he hits things out well pretty hard there. Bags Matt Morris again. So interesting there, but second caution right here in lap number 8. So, I mean, looks at the outside lane based off these kind of restarts in the initial start. It's probably the preferred lane on these starts. I mean, the outside, be able to pinch off the inside driver just enough and get the momentum on the exit of the corners. Maybe doubling up this time, but we'll see if Bruce takes the outside lane once again. I'm sure he will. No, he chooses the inside there. Interesting decision there from that 21 machine. So we'll see if it plays out for him there, but Scarp pulls off in the pit lane. Matthew Bruce going to lead us to the green here on the inside this time. So the inside lane works for him. Into the restart zone they go. Green flag is back in the air. Great launch at 21 machine side by side for a second though. Matthew Durr on the inside. Big Bessemer. Bessemer up top trying to hang on to that second place position. He'll roll through turn 1 and 2. He'll clear for second. Is the top 3 single file out? No, the top 6 single file out. So that's like here for around 7th place. Austin Field single file out. Will we get a longer green flag run here? We're looking at lap number 12 right now. We shall see what happens here. Most of the field single filed out here. So I said maybe Dylan Harris and Matthew Green. We're going on back. And Harris fighting for the move there. That's is for 14th right now. Harris on the inside. Working the inside through 1 and 2. Looks like Harris a good run on the entry, but the exit will go to the green there as he has the momentum off at turn number 2. Looks like he'll also clear here. These looks like Blake McClung as well. Got around Harris as Blake McClung sends it almost 3 wide. McClung with a good run through 3 and 4. He moved himself up to that 14th spot. McClung will move himself up to 14th. Not quite. Yes, he will. As he single file back out here for around 14th on the back. But most of the field single filed out. Matthew Bruce continues the lead here. On lap 15, coming to 16. As Jacob Bessemer finds him. I'm pulling away a little bit from the 18 machine there, and Matthew Durr. Most of the field single filed out as well. It's kind of a typical gateway race. Not hard to pass here at this racetrack. We're not going to see who can make the best moves throughout the night, but I think traffic is going to be very, very important here tonight. And Lambert inside. Elijah move, that's for 11th. How about these little packs formed up throughout the field right now of now 3 or 4 cars, nose to tail. And there's a little bit of drag to in this ARCA car as well, but here comes Dylan Harris. On the outside, Matthew Green, that is for 15th place. 36 machine there, Ryan McCall. Running around Eric Kepf. The car loose behind. Comes Eric Kepf to the inside. 63 machine. Almost in contact there. And 92 there. Trying to stay ahead on that top 5 spot. Now Ryan McCall behind him. And this pack of 5 have really grown here in these past few. On the top three have pulled away from the rest of the field a little bit. Owen Vance trying to catch back up, kind of in no man's land right now. On board here with this idiot machine. He's right in the middle of nowhere. He's a little further back, about half a second back from our race leaders, but is about a pretty big gap, big yards behind right now. So he's looking in a good spot right now. Find the call to the inside there. Eric Kepf once again. So he's able to make it work though. On the into turn number 3. Inside move. Able to do it. Not quite yet. Outside lane, like I mentioned before, is really good. Oh, McCall loosening the entry to turn number 1. Well, to back off. This back a little bit more separated now than they were before. But it looks like yellow flag is out actually here in lap number 25. Oh no, our second place in points. Not having a good night. Matt Morrison. Spun around there and heavy contact between him and another driver. As you're 3 wide. Morrison kind of just came down a little bit too much, pinched him 99 down to Evan Clapper. There goes the 6 machine. He'll be out of tonight's race most likely. Unless the field goes. It looks like Matthew Bruce will lose the race lead off pit lane as our pole sitter at the first pit stall. Jacob Bessemer will win the race off pit lane. Going up here, but looks like Vesemir will be on the inside on this restart. Here we go. Pierce go pull off the pit lane once again. Ready to go green. Goes green, 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 green flag back in the air. The Vesemir will clear in the turn number 1 over Matthew Bruce. We see Bruce can make a move in the turn 1 like they did on the initial restart. Initial start, I should say. Out for the most part. The top 10 gets single file out pretty quickly. It's really this mid-pack for the Mac that really duke it out here on this initial restarts and starts. Go back out in front. Jacob Vesemir, Matthew Bruce duking out here for the race lead. Off of turn 4, Bruce got a pretty solid run off of turn 4. Has the draft as well. Not able to quite make a move right there. I guess I think the biggest thing here tonight will be track position. Once you get in front of someone, it's going to be hard with the dirty air as well. Also just you being able to dictate what line you want to run, that clean air. Most of the single file that top 10, like I mentioned, Troy's mid pack that's kind of battling out. But even back here, it's a pretty single file for the most part. Drivers not battling too hard. Gateways is not the most side-by-side action racetrack of all time, but just a lot of technique in this racetrack that you guys have to get each corner right to have enough of a run on the other driver. Single file for the most part right now. We'll see if anyone can really make a move on these race leaders. We haven't really seen a green flag pass for the race lead other than the initial on the initial starts. We'll see how the tire wear difference as well. We've already seen the tires kind of fall off about half a second already in about 10 laps times. Ooh, driver loose. I think that's the Wayne Young. The 05 machine is actually their new bomb. New bow in there. And the one machine. There's one car driver loose. Dakota Crawford around the back. Off of turn 4. That's going to bring out the caution. Oh, whoa. Crawford hard hit impact there. Tony Allison involved there as well. Joshua Doran destroyed car and the 25 machine as well. As Dakota Crawford went flying in the air off of turn number 4. We'll see what happened. Crawford just got loose off of turn number 4. Excuse me, off turn 4. Yeah, he just got loose and he also got tagged a little bit there, but right in front of the middle of the racetrack, and oh man, Joshua Thornton transit right into him. I'm not sure if he was able to check up in time. We'll go on board here with a 25 machine. Yeah, I mean, there's not enough time to react, I guess, with the smoke and everyone trying to avoid. Really hard to see, especially when everyone else getting out of the way of the other driver. No one coming up the lane here, but there we go. Thanks to Show Zone. Jacob. Casimir goes as green flag is in the air. Matthew Bruce on the outside there. Saw himself up to second. He's actually going to make a move on the outside. Way up the racetrack he goes. Does he have the momentum? He off of turn number 2 to maybe make a move in turn 3. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Bruce looking the inside. Does another run there. Still right behind, smoking the turn 3. Not sure what that could be. Looks like it's all clear out in front, but the top 5 single file out, the top 7 or so single file out as well. Single file out pretty quickly here at Gateway. Most of it's single file out there. Wayne Young trying to make a move here, and Dave Burke. Burke goes to the inside there, Rodriguez. Oh, it looks like Rodriguez on the outside wall. He owns Dave Burke. The inside, Dwayne Young will stay up top though. Michael Harris will join the pictures. Oh, Burke around. He'll get saved from Michael Harris, but he's gonna hit the outside wall, lose a bunch of spots. We stay green. Okay, Redwork, not sure what caused the incident there. We kind of saw the back half of it there with a quick look. Redwork just went straight into Dwayne Young's left rear. Luckily, he gets saved from Michael Harris from going around. We stay green. There's a big contact on the back straightaway. Around goes 2 drivers. I believe one of them was Evan Clapper and the other one was James Lambert. Round they go down the back straightaway here on lap number 44. I saw that right. What happened there? So we'll look at the chopper cam here. This is on Evan Clapper. That is James Lambert. Lambert checks up just a little bit, and Clapper just 3 wide middle. Didn't have enough space there. Came down a little bit on Lambert, but caution flag flies here on 44. Jacob Bessemer. Down pit lane. Owen Vance gonna stay out. A few other drivers staying out. So a little bit different strategy call here for a few of these drivers. Has a little bit different pit strategy here, shuffling things up. So it looks like the top well will stay out. So our pole sitter and second place starter will be 13th and 14th. So we'll see they're gonna be able to make their way up to the field with this dirty air. They haven't really been mired back in traffic at all tonight. So far, this will be probably the most challenging part of the race so far tonight here on lap 47. Owen Vance will take the green flag here. Looks like he'll choose the bottom of the racetrack for the leader's choice. Green flag back there. Owen Vance with a nice jump right there. Keep an eye on our poster right now. See if he's going to be able to make his way up to the field. Jacob Bessemer up to 12th right now on this restart. We'll see what we can do upcoming. Right now, Jacob Bessemer up to 9th place. Matthew Bruce up to 10th. One car very loose. I think it's looks to be Dwayne Young. And the 05 machine very loose on the inside there. It's in there for Matthew Bruce, the inside of Dwayne Young. These drivers are able to make their way through the field right now, even with that dirty air. They do have the fresher tires as well. About 20 lap fresher tires. Ooh, Dwayne Young the outside wall. Far off for turn number 4. Bruce to clear easily there. And here comes Eric Kepf as well. Eric Kepf a bit loose on the, or that's Dwayne Young a bit loose as Eric Kepf got his inside there. On turn 1 and turn 2. So the mix of old tires and new tires. Kind of interesting here. New tires are definitely quicker, but they're not that much quicker, it seems like. Especially in dirty air. I think once they get out in clean air, though, they'll be way, way quicker. But Dwayne Young, again, the outside wall, he's struggling right now with that loose race car. Jacob Bessemer, he's up to 6th. He's working his way up to 5th place here shortly, possibly. Good run for him off for turn number 2. And that's on the inside. Matthew was trying to get around up to 6th place. Top 5 pretty much nose to tail now, but here comes Jacob Bessemer. Bessemer to the inside of Ryan McCall. All trying to defend well. Our 4th place spot. Luke on the outside wall, further on back. Herbert doing a good job coming back through the field right now. He's up to 11th place. Matthew Lucy's up to 5th place now as we have a dogfight here for around the top 5 spots. It's a set about 7-8 cars. Oh, car on the outside wall. That's Blake McClung, I believe. As there are going to be 3 wide. It's going to be allow Matthew the Bruce to get around. Jacob Bessemer. As here comes Brian McCall and Blake McClung side by side for 3rd off for turn 4. One got on the outside wall, I think, off of turn number 2 as caution flag flies here, not 59. It looks like Matthew Green slowed through 3 and 4 on the pit lane road there. See what happened. Boyd front in for that 38 machine. Looks like he's all by himself out in the car in front. Oh, wow. Hard hit for him. Not sure who it was that he hit. Looks like he's 74, I believe. Devin McIntosh. To be honest, that's who it is. So McIntosh happened right ahead of him, trying to avoid the wreck, and down he goes, and oh man, hard to hit. For Matthew Green, he's most likely out of tonight's race in pit lane right now, trying to get that ARCA car repaired, that 38 machine. The rest of the field coming out pit lane, who did not hit before, looks like Owen Vance, Matthew Durr, Blake McClung, and the rest of the field did not pit last time by, coming out pit lane now. It looks like the top 6 will stay out. Westerfield coming up in lane, taking 4 good, or I guess it would be Journal tires. ARCA car. This car in the pit lane, about to go back green. And green flag is up. We're back on the way here. It's Jacob Bessemer back out in front. Matthew Bruce alongside him in second. Good launch for Bruce on the outside line. He'll saw himself in the second place. Been really him and Bessemer 1 and 2 for the majority of this race. Obviously, the last restart they had to be a little further on back, but they worked their way through the field quite nicely. Now Matthew Durr, Ryan McCall, they have a little bit fresher tires in the top 5. Matthew Durr up on the inside will clear Robin Durr. Ryan McCall back there as well. So those drivers just came down pit lane, took fresh tires. We'll see whether they'll be able to make their way up through the field. I think they will be able to, though. But, I mean, Jacob Bessemer, Matthew Bruce, and Eric Kepf have been very quick so far tonight. Especially the top 2. They've been running out top 2 pretty much all night long in the majority of tonight's race. Matthew Durr up to the Eric Kepf. Matthew Durr just came down pit lane last. Pit's caution. He's the inside there, that 63 machine. Let's go outside here. 3 and 4 drivers getting a bit loose off of 1-2 actually, excuse me. You're now under attack here from Ryan McCall. It looks like this longer run is going to suit out with these drivers on the newer tires, as those new tires are a little bit quicker than I thought they would be. Pretty much at the halfway point of tonight's race right now. 67 laps down. I believe 67 laps to go right now. Jumped the gun there 1 lap, but pretty much at the halfway point, one driver a bit loose off turn number 2 as well. I think it's Dan Revelwork on the inside. Yes, it is. He on those older tires. Just those little older tires. Be affecting them just a little bit more, but here comes Matthew Durr to the inside of Matthew Bruce. And Matthews battling out here for second place. Matthew Bruce, he's going to make a move for the race lead here off of turn number 2. Tries to get the momentum off of turn 2. Goes to the inside. Good user draft right now. The top 3 right now nose to tail, and here comes Ryan McCall as well on those fresher tires. Matthew Durr up top. He's going to clear Matthew Bruce. Will he make a move for a race leader here in the turn number 1? No, he's going to stay up top. Bruce is going to dive down to the bottom of the racetrack. Going to try to make it stick for that second place spot, but with those older tires, he just can't do it. Here comes Durr up top on the outside. Gonna make the move into turn number 3, or will you wait for the front straightaway? Matthew Bruce not done yet though. He's gonna make a sin to the inside of the racetrack. Gotta slide his way back up to second, not able to do so. These drivers battling out right now. Letting Ryan McCall catch up to these drivers. We have a 4-car race here for the race lead. Matthew Jarrett will clear for second officially. Entering turn number 1. Comes Jersey inside, has a good run off of turn 4. Gonna take a peek, not able to do so. They're losing the spot there to Matthew Bruce off of turn number 2. Bruce doing a good job, and here comes McCall now. As these drivers on the older tires doing a good job wearing out these drivers on the newer tires. They can keep this up long enough, they can maybe make these tires advantage a little bit more even. Looks like Bruce will clear in the turn number 1 and off of turn 2 as well. It's at the top side and clear there easily. There's lap traffic up ahead. Steer will start in line for 3rd. Man, our racers did a great job hanging on. Right there. As the top 4 pretty much still nose to tail, but the newer tires kind of dying off like I mentioned. Our racers held them off long enough to make it work. Even out pretty quickly. Looks like we have a caution on the racetrack. Not sure what it will be. It looks like Kepf actually in pit lane. Looks like there'll be a scheduled pit stop for him, so he actually may pit at the right time if he can get off a pit lane in time. Looks like he'll just drive right through, so we will not make a pit stop there. So actually, worst possible time for a 63 to make a pit stop, but see if we can find the cause of the caution here. Took smoke off of turn number 4. We'll throw him back. Oh yeah, we had a wreck there off of turn number 4. Looks to be drive around. Not sure. Let's find them. There. It looks like to be an 05 there of Dwayne Young. Went around. Just got loose a little bit. Went up the racetrack and around he went. Pardon the inside wall, and I'll bring out the caution here. As we still have 56 laps to go in tonight's race, and everyone got to be coming down pit lane here. Like four fresh tires. Open up here, a few drivers getting the wave around. And green flag back in the air right now. The Bessemer. Good launch for him on the turn number 1. Matthew Bruce will move himself up to second. Blake McClung on the outside. Ripping the top side, trying to move himself up to third place here. Not Tim Machine, low contact between him. Matthew Durr. He'll move himself up to third off for turn number 2. And turn number 3 and 4 side by side behind Matthew Durr. Looks like to be Ryan McCall as well. McCall looking for that 4th place position. So clear off for turn number 4. For the most part there, a few drivers side by side forward and back going its own advance. Look on the inside. The top two row away from Blake McClung. We got some battles with Owen Vance still trying to move his way up through the field right now. Story in that fourth place position fell back a little bit, but he's trying to work his way back into the top 5 spot, currently in 9th place. As a single file back out down the back straight away. Because right now, I think the most interesting thing will be is if we get a long green flag run, if we can go green the whole rest of the way, we will be able to save the most tires. And I mean, tires seem pretty important, but I mean, right now it just seems like clean air is really the most important thing at the moment. Most of it just single file out right now, just riding around. And it's kind of like I mentioned before, it's kind of typical gateway. Not a lot of side-by-side action, just more so strategy. And the top two just pulling away big time from the rest of the field right now. Blake McClung kind of hanging on for 3rd place. Ryan McCall, Matthew Durr behind him, trying to pounce at the best opportunity they can. McClung leads a 4-car pack right now. Michael Harris getting passed over Eric Kepf. Game pass there. This is for 10th place. Andrew up ahead a bit loose. I think it's Dylan Harris. Got a bit loose on the entry to turn number 1. Side by side here for 9th place, Dylan Harris. Eric Gabriel. Slap traffic right there on the inside, 11 both go. Michael Harris as well is joining the picture here. That's for 11th place right now. Yeah, that's a kind of single file. That's now Inner barking around Austin Penrod there. So actually side by side here down the back straight away. Looks like Penrod gonna stay ahead there of Dan Reberard. And the top two right now just blown away from the rest of the field. Right now, Blake McClung hanging on well for that third place position of the rest of the field. Ryan McCall sideways on the entry turn number 3. He'll save it though. But here comes Owen Vance, Omar Rodriguez, and Matthew Durr as well. Owen Vance will get around for 4th. Here comes Omar Rodriguez. Big sending inside. Up to side they both go. McCall gonna go low. Thought for sure he was gonna cross him over. He's not quite able to right now. Still 30 laps to go now. 29, excuse me. A little late on the update there, but 29 laps to go here at Gateway. We've been green for around 20 of them. 20 laps so far. Let's see what goes on here. This is probably the longest green flag run we've been on all night long so far. Let's see if we stay green to the rest of the way. But it looks like the top two have been gone from the rest of the field. As of now, let's take a quick look at our weather update. Looks like the traffic temp has gone up just a little bit. 5 degrees in total, so nothing too crazy. Looks like Matthew Bruce getting around there as Bessemer down pit lane, having to make a green flag pit stop here. With 28 laps to go, Bessemer down pit road. First driver in the top 10 to come down pit lane. Who will follow suit? Will Matthew Bruce come down pit lane as well? And Matthew Bruce down pit lane now. Matthew Bruce into his pit stall there. Where will he cycle out to in relations to our racer Jacob Bessemer? As Bessemer having to deal with some lap traffic or traffic right now on older tires, not so much lap traffic, but traffic right now. This could play into hand for Matthew Bruce. There he goes off pit lane. Out on the racetrack now. No pit speed limit for him. Be pretty close, I think, as Bessemer had to go through the wide turn 1 and turn 2. Matthew Bruce will be on the inside. Off of turn number 2. Matthew Bruce, it looks like he will be ahead of Jacob Bessemer after pitting 2 laps later, but Bessemer going to take the fight to him quickly. He's going to look to the outside, now crossover move. He has the older tires, but they're already warmed up. Bruce has cold tires off of turn number 4 though. It doesn't matter, Bruce will clear for 16th, which could be for the race lead here in a few laps time, as most field coming up pit lane as well. Eric Captain Reberard Omar Arthur is down pit lane. Matthew Durr staying out as of now. The top looks like the top 5 have stayed out. One move there for Matthew Bruce to get it done. Matthew Bruce right now in third place. Zane Woods have yet to pit. Top two have yet to pit before. Not sure how long they can exactly go. So now Zane Woods is the only driver that is yet to come down pit lane. So far in this run, so everyone else has come down pit lane at one point. Will Zane Woods come down pit lane? I have to assume it's pretty soon. Not knowing how long he can go though. He's been on this sink fuel for around 35 laps in lane. Now Matthew Bruce kind of pulling away here for these last few laps from Jacob Bessemer. 16 laps here right now, coming to 15. The battle here for around 8th place. Ryan McCall, currently in 8th place position. Eric Kepf, 11th, so about 8th through 11th have a little 4-car battle here. Those drivers have a little bit different strategies, a little bit differently than each other. We'll see how it plays out though. There's still some of our back on the front straightaway. A dogfight here for around 8th place though. Ryan McCall trying to hang on. 8th place position. Matthew Bruce officially takes the race lead here tonight with 11 laps to go. Go side by side, but looks like McCall will fall down to 9th place. Good game to go get round 10. As Owen Vance, Omar Rodriguez. Owen Vance gets up to 5th place. Out front, Matthew Bruce. Great performance right now. 8 laps to go for our race leader. It's 6 laps to go now for Matthew Bruce. One thing he does not want to see is that yellow flag come out ever again here tonight. And pretty good. He has about a 2-second lead over Jacob Bessemer. Mike McClung in third. Great performance for him. He has about a 2-second gap between him and Owen Vance. Omar Rodriguez in 5th place. Has a little bit of fresh tires in Vance, so he can maybe make a charge here late in this race with come to 5 laps to go. We'll see how it shakes out for those two drivers. Endured but close battle here. Around 12th place. Up front, Matthew Bruce. 4 laps to go now for our race leader. Garden second tonight, took the race lead on early on the initial start. And made the right pit stop strategy. Currently has a 2-second lead over 2nd place Jacob Bessemer. Mike McClung third, like I mentioned. Vance, Omar Rodriguez pretty close together. Matthew Durr catching up to those drivers as well. I don't know if he'll have enough time though with 3 laps to go to make a move to that 5th place position, but he's only about 8 tenths back. He's about 2 tenths quicker than these drivers up ahead, so he may have an opportunity here. Maybe get into his top 5 position, or at least have a chance do so here late in this race. Matthew Bruce off of turn number 4. Into the white flag here at Worldwide Technology Raceways. This white flag in the air one more time around for Matthew Bruce to pick up the race win here for the Eric Kepf 225 Memorial. Just gotta make his way through the lap traffic, not really get involved, can back off just a little bit as well. Looks like one of them will get out of the way. Looks like the 99 machine. No way there from our race leader Matthew Bruce, but Matthew Bruce through turn 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4, Matthew Bruce will pick up the race win here at the Worldwide Technology Raceways. He'll win race number 10 at Gateway. Matthew Durr making the move here for maybe 5th place, not able to do so. Close at the end, is side by side here for 7th place. Drag race to the line. It looks like 46 machine of Eric Gambrel. Gambrel will secure that 7th place position. And more importantly, Matthew Bruce, our race winner here tonight. 135 laps, excuse me, tonight at Gateway. What performance it was for him here tonight. As rightful, so he'll bring it down here on the front straightaway. As we'll take a quick little break. We're right back with our race interviews here tonight. So we're back live here for our race interviews. We'll be bringing in Matthew Bruce, our race winner here. 21 machine. Hello, Matt. You got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. So you pick up the race win here tonight at Gateway. Talk us through your race overall. You pretty much got this race win from this pit stop strategy there late. You pitted about 2 laps later. Ended up ahead of Jacob there off of turn number 2, pretty close as well.
Yeah, I was really nervous. It sounds like he got held up by traffic a little bit on his exit, and I was able to stay out in that clean air, and it paid off.
Definitely. Well, you had to make your way up through the traffic one of the restarts after kind of the field split on the pit stop strategy. Talk us through how different was it between dirty air and clean air throughout that kind of experience you had there in the middle of the race?
Yeah, that was tough. the dirty air makes a big impact. And Jake and I were saying on team comms that that was not a good idea. It was a lot tougher and really risky going up through the field like that. So we made it work though. We were worried, but we got the caution and were able to make it to the end there.
Definitely. Well, congrats on your win here tonight at Gateway. Is anyone I thank for tonight's victory?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the admins for finally getting one of these tracks where you can use the brake pedal. These draft tracks that we've been at previously this season are my nemesis, to say the least. So it's good to get the first one of the season here.
Yep. Well, congrats on your win here tonight, and we'll see you next week.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
As that was Matthew Bruce there in the 21 machine, and we'll speak with our second place finisher and also our points leader, I believe, still, yeah. Points leader Jacob Bessemer. Hello, Jacob, you got a copy?
Hey, Talon, yeah, I gotcha.
You end up second here tonight. You got pole position, had a good chance at the win there, but it seems like I got held up from lap traffic there, or not really lap traffic, but just traffic in general, right when you didn't need it after your pit stop.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. I wish I had like those F1 like AWS like predicted gap things when you come out of the pit lane. If I would have knew where I was about to come out, maybe that wasn't the best decision because I lost probably a good 2 or 3 seconds. Then once my teammate Matt came out on fresh tires right next to me, I pretty much couldn't do anything. So still good result. Led a lot of laps, got a lot of points. So can't be too happy with it, or can't be too mad. Sorry.
Definitely. Well, kind of talk us through how big of a difference was the tire wear tonight. It seems like it was pretty significant tire fall off throughout the race. It seems like some drivers are getting a bit loose off the corners after a few laps.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I'd say at one point I had 15 lap fresher tires than roughly everyone in front of me. I think I was like restarting P11, and I could get up to 4th or so, and then I just plateaued. So it seems a lot of tire heat and then a little bit of tire wear, but either way, it was a slip and slide race. So it was fun out there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anyone I think for tonight's good run here in second place?
Nope, just a good run to the team. Starting park, we got 1 and 2. Ryan McCall got a little bit of bad luck there at the end, and then thanks as well for broadcasting this. Appreciate you coming on, Talon. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, of course. And we'll see you. Congrats on your second place here tonight, and we'll see you next week at IRP.
Thanks, Talon.
That was Jacob Bessemer in the 41 machine picking up second here tonight. And I don't see anyone else in the interview room, so I guess that'll be it here for tonight. But Blake McClung didn't finish in third. I don't see him in any of the chats that I can drag in here, so see if we can talk to him maybe next week as well, just kind of make up for him. But I'll wrap up here tonight here at Gateway. Overall, fun race overall, and pretty enjoyable as well. I mean, a lot of chaos, tire strategy. We had a long green flag run. Kind of wanted to see how big of a tire difference they were making. We saw green flag pit stops as well. Second half of the race was very clean as well. But IRP next week, that's going to be very, very interesting. I think we've never ever had a Legends Racing Network broadcast at the Indianapolis Raceway Parks. One there, short track, west of Indianapolis a little bit. So it should be a fun one there. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time here in the Legends Racing Network in Superstar ARCA East Series.